Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and today we got an exciting video. You saw by the title, got an STI transmission. So this is a 2004 STI transmission. I got it from my buddy Sahid up at Prasad Parts up in Huntsville. I actually went and picked up this car from basically Mobile like 2 weeks ago, and picked it up for him, and then he stripped it all out and sold me the transmission and the axles, drive shaft, the clutch that was in it. I have the rear hubs. I do have the front hubs, but I'm going to give those back because I don't think I'm going to need those. I got some pedals and the R180 diff with the axles. So I will be able to keep my 5x100 lugs all the way around. It's gonna be super sick. But there's a couple things with the trans. So it's got 130 something thousand miles on it, but I might have to do some pretty gnarly shit. So there's a seal right here, and you have to undo this guy to replace the seal, which I have it right here. And you have to make sure that you put it back exactly the way that it is right now. So this will have to be exactly lined up with there. When I get done, you know, this one will have to be exactly lined up with like right here. So I have to mark it and count the turns perfectly so that when I put it back, there will be the same amount of load on preload on the bearing or the something like that in there. But I'm gonna just throw the axles in and see if it leaks. If it doesn't leak, then I'll be okay. Also, this part right here, this little metal piece, I don't know if y'all can see that. It is cracked off. So he had said it won't be an issue. Hopefully it's not an issue. It's probably just, yeah, it probably won't be an issue. But otherwise, that's it on the trans. And then I ordered some new lugs because this guy had cut the lugs short, and I think he had some wheel spacers on here or something. But listen to this wheel bearing. Oh yeah, that's spinning by hand. And then let's try and spin this one. Oh, that's right, you can't. So yeah, I have to do new wheel bearings on both of the rears, and I might as well just do the freaking fronts while I'm at it because I got to replace the studs all the way around. I'm going to ARP extended studs. I got studs and new lug nuts on the way that are open-ended, and I also have a pitch stop mount ordered, a solid trans mount for this, and just some other stuff so that I can get all this, start putting everything in. But gotta get the wheel bearings done. I'm not running ABS, so I'm just gonna disassemble all the ABS stuff, and I'm thinking that I'm just gonna put a hydraulic handbrake in here, so I might ditch the drum brakes in there for the emergency brake, because I really don't think I'm gonna need it, and that'll cut down on a lot of weight. This is the clutch that came in it. It's an ACT, like heavy duty something. It's just pretty much just going to be for testing purposes, really, because it's not going to hold any real power, and especially because it's the stock flywheel that really probably needs a resurface. But yeah, that's the big news on the silver car. On the SVX, I have the trans out of that car in it. The pitch stop mount's on, and it's just being held up in the back by the jack. So later this week, I think tomorrow actually, I'm going to get a leveler for the engine so that I'm not wrestling it in on this brand new paint and everything. And so I'll just have like the motor sitting really still and be able to put the motor in, bolt it up, and then have the motor bolted in, and it will hold the transmission in the exact location that it needs to be pretty much. so that I can start fabricating a rear mount for the trans to like hold it in up underneath, and that'll free up my jack too. So once I do that, I can, you know, jack up the car and start working on the rear end of this car, and be able to take out that T-bar differential mount. It's this big, huge mount that mounts the rear of the diff on here. The bushings are shot, so I'm gonna get some new bushings pressed in, but I think I'm gonna try and find some solid ones. I heard that there were solid bushings made for those, so I'm gonna see about that. And so that means the only thing that won't be solid is the engine mounts on this, which are really nice Klein engine mounts, or not Klein, Kine engine mounts. Here they are. Shout out to the boy over there in Russia making badass mounts. Let's see, do I have some on this car? Let's see, where are they? Oh yeah, there they are. No, I did put them on. Yeah, super dope mounts. But yeah, I'm gonna clean it up soon, so yeah, I don't know. Pretty soaked. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.